problem 674 into 71, 49 into 674 plus 30 into 674. So remember students, more practice will make you very easy to understand the concept. So whatever I'm giving you, practice, write and see. Just seeing a number, we can't able to understand. We can't, if you just see the number, just see the video, it definitely you can't understand the concept. Students, you have to write and practice. So here you watch the videos carefully, and when you write in the classwork or in the homework, you try to attend the answer, so now see the question here. What is the common number here? We have 674 as common. So when you take 674 out, what will be the number remaining here? 71. Remember students, sign is very important. We have plus 49. When you take 674 out, what number will be remaining? 30. Now here all the sign, both the signs, we have addition. So directly we can add all the three numbers. When you add all the three numbers, you get your answer as 150. After doing the addition inside the bracket, so you will do the multiplication. So 674 into 150, that gives you the answer of 1,01,100. So let us see the next question. We have the next question, 55,321 into 92 plus 8 into 55,321. Now tell me what is the common number here? 55,321 is common. So when you take it out, then you get your number inside the bracket as 92. As I told you, sign plus, then you have 8. So when you do addition inside the bracket, 92 plus 8, that gives you the answer 100. So 55,321 into 100. So when you multiply with zeros, just add the zeros at the last, students. So your answer 55,32,100. Just add two zeros at the last. Understood, students? Students, here we are going to see the next properties of division. So it is very easy, students. You know, division is actually the reverse process of multiplication, right? So we are going to see here the properties of division, that is division, dividing by 1. You know what is the answer? What will be the answer when a number is divided by 1, right? So we'll see with that. So division by 1 and by the number itself, what will be the answer? Next we are going to see division by 0, and next we are going to see 0 divided by a whole number. So let us see all these three properties under division. So division is actually the reverse process of multiplication. Students, when you divide by 1 and by the number itself, let us see what will be your answer. When a whole number, you know whole number starts with 0, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, all the numbers. When the whole number is divided by 1, then the quotient will be the number itself, right? So when you, for example, I have given, you take any number, students. When you divide by 1, what will be our answer? Same number. Here I have taken 3. 3 divided by 1 will be 3. As it, you can take whatever number. So any number dividing by 1 will be the same number. When a whole number other than 0, when the whole number other than 0 is divided by itself, the quotient will be 1, right? So when you divide a same number, if I take 2, 2 divided by 2 will be your answer as 1. When you take the same number other than 0, 2 divided by 2 will be 1. Similarly, we have 356 divided by the same number 356, your quotient will be 1. So these two property you know already, right, students? It's very easy. Any number dividing by 1 will be the same number. any number dividing by itself the same number, your answer will be 1. When 0 is divided by a number, the quotient is 0. So you know very well, right students, when you divide 0 divided by any number, it should be, the answer will be 0. When a 0 is being divided with any number, your answer is 0. 0 divided by 6 is equal to 0. 0 divided by 79 equal to 0. You can take any number, students. Remember, when 0 is divided by a number, then the quotient will be 0. Let's see the next one. Division of a number by 0 is not possible. Let you know very well whether a number, will it be divided by 0? Will it be divided by 0? No, we never divide a number by 0, students. If you have 45 divided by 0, when will you divide a number by 0? Here see, will you divide the 45 by 0? It's not possible. We will not divide a number with 0. So any number that is dividing by 0 is not possible, students. Remember, we have learned about the closure property, commutative property, associative property, right? But these three property does not hold good for subtraction and division. It means does not satisfied. These three properties will not be satisfied for the subtraction and division. It will be satisfied, this closure property, commutative property, associative property will be satisfied only for addition and multiplication. These three property will not hold, will not satisfy for subtraction and division. Remember these, students, and I want you all to be thorough with all the properties. So we have learned about the properties of addition and subtraction, multiplication, division. You are going to learn all the properties. So be thorough with the properties, then it will be very easy for you to do all the sum, students. Okay. Here we have the today's homework questions, students. You have to copy the questions from the textbook. Do the homework regularly. I will attach all these answers in the next PDF, students. Do the homework regularly. Thank you, students.